Sorry, I'm back again, guys. Sorry, I got my phone was not charged, so I got disconnected. So it says second time is a charm. Hello, guys. Everyone, happy Wednesday. If you're here, come back again. Sorry about that technical error. Things happen, right, in life. As in technology, it's just a technology. So the phone was not charged. Realized that my phone got disconnected as I was doing live. So you learn from your mistakes, right? So hi, my name is Janet. Hi, Linda. Hi, Carlos. Sorry, my phone was not charged, so it got disconnected, so I was not able to do live, so I have to continue this thing. My name is Janet Burton with successwithjanetburton.com, and love you guys. And let me know, drop in the comments if you're watching live. Are you watching? And if you're watching live, where are you watching from? If you're watching a replay, drop in the comments a replay and where are you watching from. Let me know what are you doing for spring break. I am home with my kids. We went for a couple of days to California to the beach. It was so cold that I got a little bit of congestion. So I'm under the influence of weather. So my voice is a little bit iffy. Can you hear my iffy voice? My voice has got a little iffy, and I'm congested, but I still said I wanted to do this live video for you guys, so that I know you guys have an expectation, and I want to make sure that I live up to the expectation and no more excuses. So that's why I'm doing live here. So welcome. Look, just drop in the comments, what are you guys doing for this spring break. Hi, Linda. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Cyril. What are you guys doing for spring break? I am being with my kids, doing some chores, errands, cleaning the house. Then obviously I do my martial arts couple days a week. I'm breathing, meditating, taking a deep breath, and cooking meals and cleaning the house thoroughly in and out. The books which I don't need, trying to get rid of that, trying to clean thoroughly the cabinets, the things which I don't need, I'm going to get rid of them. That's what I'm doing. So now to continue with the sixth law of persuasion. Before you do anything, it's so important that you understand the sixth law of persuasion and influence, right? So this is from the book of Robert Cialdini. If you know, he's one of the psychologists, and his famous book called Influence. You can write it down, write on paper, pen and paper. Influence, the law of persuasion. If you don't hear me clearly, because I'm a little congested and you can hear me, but just drop in the comments, give me some love, heart, thumbs up, and let me know if you're excited to listen to this topic. And so important in life that you understand the sixth law of influence and persuasion. Okay, what do you understand by the word persuasion? Drop in the comments, what do you understand by the word persuasion? What is your definition of persuasion? To persuade somebody to do something, right? I mean, for me, it's like, if I say persuasion, for me is like make somebody to do something, persuade somebody to do something, right? It could be through influence, or it could be through suggestions, or it could be through the trust, know, and like factor, in many other ways, right? So here we are. If you're here live, just drop in the comments. If you're new to my audio, if you are new to my audio, drop in the comments new. And if you have watched my replay, if you've been on my audio before, just drop in, I have been here before. So if you're new, just drop in the comments new, because I want to know who is new and who is not new. Okay. So how do you define persuasion? Persuasion is the ability to influence thoughts and actions to specific strategies, right? To master the skill, it's necessary to understand some basic principles called the law of persuasion. And the psychologist Robert Cialdini have written a book. It's called Law of Persuasion, titled Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion. I've been reading this book, and I've been really, really influenced by this book, and the things I have learned, it's amazing. The things I have learned is amazing. You know, it's really amazing. And he talks about the sixth law of persuasion. Hi, Christina. Hi, Cyril. Hi, Carlos. Hi, Linda. Drop in the comments, guys, if you're new to my audio here. So if you're new, so I know that at least you're new. Hey, how are you doing this? Hey, Rosemary, you're new to the how you do this video. Okay, I'm going to share this with you. So when you press it, the live video, Facebook live video, instead of doing a video, there is this button on the right. It says audio. So instead of video, press it the audio. And there you go. Then you get an audio. And on the top left, there's an option. You can choose a picture. So does that make sense, Rose? I mean, did you get that? If not, I will personal message you. Did you get that? How to do it? So when you are on a phone and you press the live button, right? The live Facebook live button. Somebody asked me the question, how do you go Facebook audio broadcast? So the same as a Facebook live audio. So when you do Facebook live button, it gives you option audio or the video. So you choose the latter and then go press enter, but it gives you the option. You can choose a picture if you want. If not, then it's blank. Does that make sense, Rose? Do you get that part? Hi, Mike. Okay, we're going to talk about it. So cool. Yes, I get it. Okay, awesome, Rose. Okay, the 6 laws of persuasion. The first law is law of reciprocity. What does that mean? In general, people try to repay when they have received from others, right? If someone gives you something you want, then you will want to reciprocate because now you feel obligated, right? Say, for example, I did a favor to my friend or a neighbor whether they were sick by giving them food, or by giving them a gift on their birthday, but next time they feel obligated that, oh, she did me a favor, I need to return the favor. So automatically it's a human psychology that you feel reciprocate to do something in return for that person. It could be in the form of a gift, it could be in the form of a favor, it could be in the form of different things. So it's called a law of reciprocity. Okay, so giving something in return as you feel obligated that you need to do something in return for that person. If you don't return the favor, you feel somehow within that, hey, wish I had done that, because that, oh, I'm going to face that person, right? It's psychology, it's human psychology that, hey, I got to do this for that person. Or she sent me a gift. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, she gave me $1. I need to return her $1 back, right? Oh, she lent me a book. I need to return a favor. So it's called a law of reciprocity. Number 2, if you have a pen and paper, write it down. So it's so important. You can watch a replay from the start if you missed it on. Number 2 is law of commitment and consistency. Consistency of, or at least the appearance of thoughts, feelings, and actions is important, okay? Once a position has been taken, people tend to stick with it and behave in the ways that justify the position even if it's wrong. Commitment to a decision, commitment to a position, or commitment to a cause, however small or big it is, you are committed to do something. Say, for example, somebody has a nonprofit organization and you feel obligated and committed that you need to do the charity, constantly pay for your favorite charity because you're so committed and you're so consistent that you feel obligated that, hey, I want to pay for this, my favorite charity, because they have been so consistent in sending me an envelope in the mail for St. Jude's or St. a March of Dimes, or it could be a Foursquare, because they're so consistent in sending you the envelopes. They send you free gift in the mail, right? So when they send you free gift in the mail in the form of a dream catcher or a dime or a money or some envelopes or pre-printed labels for you, right? So you feel obligated, that you feel that there's a commitment and consistent on that part, and you feel that you need to give it to that favorite charity because they send you something in the mail in the form of a gift, in the form of pre-printed labels, right? So that's called law of commitment and consistency. Okay, repeatedly you feel committed and consistent for them sending you a gift through the mail or sending a label, and you feel that that's your favorite charity, so you're committed to helping that charity. Okay, that's just an example I'm giving you. So number 3 is law of liking. Okay, what does that mean? When you like someone or believe that you are just like you are more inclined to wanting to please them, right? So, for example, how to explain that? Successful salesmen work hard to establish the rapport, right? Demonstrating how similar they are to you. They explore your background, noting the similarities they own, and they are the people, sometimes your friends, right? Think about that. In home sales parties, you may have people being invited to you, in which your neighbors are providing the testimonials for the products, and you don't want to disappoint them by not buying something, right? So it's called a law of liking, that hey, if your friend is buying something from the other person, then you feel obligated that, oh, she likes something. It automatically, psychology, that since your friend is liking the product, you're obligated that you feel that she's liking, so I obviously go to buy that product, right? She's influencing me by liking the product and using the product, so I, in the way of liking it, I'm buying the products. It's called law of liking, okay? Because the successful salesmen have already established rapport by knowing my qualities, by knowing about me and establishing the qualities of me as same as him, and trying to step into my shoes and try to reciprocate my qualities, saying that, hey, I feel how you feel, and that's called a law of liking. Makes sense? Does that make sense? Drop in the comments. Hi guys, it's so cool. Hi Roy, hi Steph. Drop in the comments, guys, where are you watching from? So it's called law of liking. It's just like you. When you like someone or believe that they are just like you, you're more inclined to wanting to please them, right? So that's called a law of liking. Okay. Number 4 is called law of scarcity. If there's a limited supply of an item and only a few are left, then it must be a good or popular, right, item. Say for example of McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's have this little kid toys. McDonald's have little kid toys, right? How do they? Now, for example, there is a big, like, for example, there is this Alvin and the Chipmunks, for example, right? When they have Alvin and the Chipmunks, they have those little cute little figurines. So what they do, there are, say, for example, 5 figurines. What they do is that they only keep 3 figurines, popular figurines, and they get you into buying the food. And when you say that, hey, I want out of those 5, I want the 5th figurine, they would say that, hey, we are sold out. We are out of supply. Why did they do that? Because they wanted to show that the product is so popular, that figurine is so popular, so it's scarce right now. So then you will come back again for the second time and the third time, thinking that, hey, I want that product which you didn't have last time, so I'm going to come back again the third time, come back for the 4th time, till I find my favorite toy which is scarce right now. So it's called the law of scarcity, right? If there is a limited supply of an item, only few are left, then it must be a good or a popular, which is called law of scarcity. If something you want becomes the last one available to you, you tend to feel like you have to act immediately. Say, for example, somebody is promoting a book, right? Say, for example, Ray Higdon is promoting his book. He is telling that his book is so great, so important that only few are left. So what do you think in your mind psychological, that you need to buy that product before it's runs out of sale, right? So you are one of the top person to go and buy that product immediately before you run out of that product, run out of that book, right? So after all, because they show you there's a limited supply of products, so what do? All the commercials you see on the television, right? They're telling you, oh, there's only limited supplies left. So you got to hurry. You have to be one of the first ones go out there and buy the product. So it's called a law of scarcity. Hi, you guys listening? Hi, Robin. Hi, Sadaf. Drop in the comments, guys, if you're watching, if something you like this, is something you're interested, drop in the comments if you're listening. So we talked about law of scarcity. The number 5 is law of authority. What is the law of authority? Okay. Now, we have these top authorities like TV personality, Dr. Oz, or or the other person, Dr. Oz. But Dr. Oz says, oh, this is one of the best, turmeric is one of the best spices on earth. It helps with the Alzheimer's. So what people do is, because since he's so influential, that people say, Dr. Oz said this, I'm going to go and buy the turmeric because he recommended on his television that turmeric is so good for you that it helps with the problem of Alzheimer's. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antioxidant, it's antiseptic, and I go and buy the product. Suddenly you realize that he's so authoritative figure that you go and buy the turmeric. Same thing with Oprah, right? When Oprah says recommend something because she is famous, she has that repo and she's an authority figure. When she recommends something, we go and immediately buy that product. See, with Ray Hickton, he is one of the top ones among the social networker. He says his book is amazing. It's one of the top sellers in the market. And we, because he is so influential, he has authority figure, we feel like obligated that, oh, his book must be good. It's really probably influencing a lot of people. It's helping a lot of other marketers, make money, so it must be good. So he's an authority figure. So what do we feel? We feel obligated. We feel that we need to go and hurry and rush buy the product. This is just an example I'm giving. It's called a law of authority. When somebody has an authority over someone, we go and get influenced automatically to buy that book, we buy that product, or buy that services because they have authority in the market. Okay, that's a law of authority. Now we're going to talk about the sixth law of social proof. What is the law of social proof? Why have television sitcoms used channel laugh tracks for years? You know, they have those fake laughs when you have a little show coming, at the back. They have those fake laughs, right? Producers wouldn't use them unless they work to produce audience laughter and high ratings. Part of the reason you laugh along anyways in spite of yourself lies in how you decide what socially is correct or the behavior is, right? If you aren't sure how to act, hi Cindy, hi Robin, hi Kenneth. So, why the television, it's called the law of social proof. Why have television sitcoms use those fake laughs? You have those fake laughs and you automatically feel obligated to laugh along with the shows or the sitcoms, right? Because you think that is socially okay, correct, or the behavior is fine. If you aren't sure how to act, then you rely on those who are around you. If, say, my husband is watching that comedy sitcom, and he's laughing because there is this background fake laugh coming through that sitcom, I'm automatically laughing because I feel like, oh, it's socially acceptable. He's laughing, so I laugh with him. So it's called law of social proof because there's a fake laugh in that sitcom, right, in the comedy show. My husband is laughing and automatically, I don't know, but he's laughing, so I'm laughing along with it. It's called a law of social proof. Okay, law of social proof. And the last one, law of social proof. Okay, so I'm going to go back again. Calderon's sixth law of persuasion. Number 1, law of reciprocity. Number 2, law of commitment and consistency. Number 3, law of liking. Number 4, law of scarcity. Number 5, law of authority figure. When you have some personality figures, politicians, big personalities, TV personalities, personas, they call law of authority, right? When they say something, it's law proven record that they are the authority, they have the influence over everyone. And number 6 is law of social proof. Okay, so it's so important before you do anything. If you want to be successful, you have to understand the 6th law of persuasion and influence before you do anything. Okay, I highly recommend you to get this book. It's called Influence. It's Calderon's law of influence and psychology of influence as persuasion. Okay, so if you haven't watched my audio from the start, I highly recommend you to go watch the replay from the start. Drop in your comments if it's live or replay, so I know you're watching a replay and you're not live. I highly recommend you this book, Robert Calderon's Influence. He's one of the psychologists, and his top book has been used for years. It's called The Psychology of Persuasion, and it's called Influence. How to influence human behavior through the tactics, persuasion, and other stuff. So it's called a response to stimuli. If you have heard that, right, it's called a response to stimuli, a science word. How you respond to a certain action, reaction, and you respond to it, right? So it's very important. So if you guys enjoyed, give me some heart love, share my video. I'll give you a shout out in my next video, audio or video, whatever. I'll give you a shout out and I will call your name that you have shared my video. Drop in the comments, give me some heart love, likes, and I'll be more than happy to help you. So please, I highly recommend you get the psychologist Robert Cialdini's book, Influence, the Psychology of Persuasion. It's so important. It will help you in all aspects of life, whether you're doing a business, social, personal, relationship, anything you do. This will really help you. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all. Have a blessed Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, so it's a holy week, so I'll be busy at the church, prayers and other stuff. So I hope you do too, preparing for the Holy Week. So love you guys, love you all. Drop in the comments, give me some hearts, love, share my videos, and I need your recommendation if you got some value out of this audio. So drop in the comments and give me your thoughts and inputs. I highly recommend you. Love you all. Take care. Have a blessed Wednesday. Bye bye.